Alright guys, welcome back to Strong Successful Male. So for today, I'm going to go over this very entertaining as well as educational email that was sent from a subscriber. This from a guy, sounds like he's probably in his mid to late 40s, I'm guessing. And he and his wife have been together for probably about 2 decades. And both of them spent a big chunk of their lives in the adult film industry. And as you can imagine, during those years, they met a lot of very interesting folk. And during those years, they have had what you call an open marriage. Except unlike the open marriages you hear in all these stories and emails that guys write in, they went into their marriage already with that alternative lifestyle in mind and have been able to maintain it over the years. However, during their years in the adult entertainment industry, like I said, they've met a lot of interesting folk, and other people were trying that lifestyle as well, married guys and gals. And he writes this email letting us know about how it's an absolute train wreck. How in all the years that he's known like 40 to 50 couples, it only worked for one other couple. But every single one of them ended in disaster. And so he's writing in based on someone that's lived an alternative lifestyle, even in that lifestyle, letting people know it's a train wreck and a bad idea and not to do it. And I find it very interesting because if it can't work for people that had that kind of work, then how do people who have normal lives, what the hell's normal, but you know my point, expect it to work? And yet, nowadays, you see this subject being promoted. It was one thing was being promoted in magazines like, the type of magazines that gals read and all that. But now you see articles popping up on mainstream media about open relationships, open marriages. You have so-called therapists, sex therapists, all recommending it. And it's a freaking mess. And you guys have heard this over and over again. And I've said time and time again, if your wife brings it up, it is over. Because guaranteed she's already hooking up with somebody else, or she has other dudes, or one dude or many dudes lined up the second you get permission to basically cheat. And you walk away and end it, because no gal that loves their guy ever wants another woman touching their man. Period. And certainly no guy that loves his wife wants another dude touching her or wants to be with another woman. It's just a bad way to go. But people have to learn the freaking hard way. So here is the inside thing here from a guy that did this thing for all these years and what he has to say about that. Definitely thought it'd be worth a quick video on this particular subject. It says here, Dear SSM, I don't foresee this becoming one of your many videos. I just want to tell you, speaking from years of relevant experiences, your assessment is quite accurate. Open marriages do not work. I've been saying that pretty much since I started this channel. Keeping things as vague as possible, my wife and I have lived an alternative lifestyle for close to 18 years. You could call it an open marriage, but that wouldn't be completely accurate to those who know the lifestyle terminology. Well, that's good enough for me and good enough for this audience. We don't need to know anything beyond that. Working in the adult industry allows us to meet, have a relationship, and continue that lifestyle after retiring from the industry with a knowledge and understanding that the average couple will never attain. We have a core group of friends who are also in this lifestyle with similar stories as us, many still very active in the industry. For the last 18 years, we have seen countless couples come around looking for excitement, new experiences, or to explore new horizons in their relationship, only for those same couples to crash and burn tragically in on themselves, ending with bitter and nasty divorces or breakups. Sounds about right to me. Well, in these stories, while in his situation he had the couples that sound, I'm guessing in some of these they came together wanting to do this, but in all the stories I do, every single freaking time, it's the wife that brings this up. The husband is scared shitless of her leaving him because he's weak and has low self-esteem, low value in himself, goes along with it reluctantly, and is heartbroken, and she's getting plowed left and right by Chad and Tyrone, and his heart's smashed. But eventually, usually these guys find a gal that is into that bullshit, and the second the wife senses that she could lose her guy, her meal ticket, then she wants to close the relationship. By then, usually it's over. He kicks her ass to the curb. End of story. Rinse, recycle, repeat. It says here, only one couple has actually stood the test of time and proven they have the nearly impossible mindset to survive the lifestyle. Well, if you have to survive the lifestyle, then what the hell are you doing in the lifestyle? There's much bigger things in life than just getting some, for Christ's sake. In my opinion, it's imperative for someone like yourself, but moreover your listeners, to know why that couple has survived. First, let me clarify to your male audience, and especially for your 4% of female followers. Do not get into this lifestyle or open your marriages ever. Well, bro, you're preaching to the choir here because I think they all know this at that point. It's a bad idea. First and foremost, the wives/girlfriends are the overwhelmingly majority of partners requesting this lifestyle. Again, we know. This is counterintuitive to relationships. The man needs to be the leader, period. Men, I implore you, if your girl ever suggests opening your relationship, save the heartache and the stress and just end it. It was over long before she worked up the courage to ask you. This is from a guy that's been doing this for 20 years. This is from a guy who's known people that have tried this shit. Right there. It's just like all the stories. Second, the men that decide to follow their woman into this lifestyle are the type of guys that go along to get along. They don't want to do this, but they have placed their girl above themselves and care more about her happiness than their own. Classic nice guy. There's nothing more self-destructive. They stick around to try and make it work, but their mindset hasn't made that necessary leap into this lifestyle and will soon become resentful. Since they never wanted to be here in the first place, that's when it turns bad, really bad. He just summed up all the different stories I've been doing over the years, every single time. And she always says, it's for us, it'll make our marriage better, and all this other BS. Meanwhile, she just wants to pass the cheat. She gets to have her husband have the ring on her finger, have him take care of all the bills and all that, and she gets a free pass to cheat. Talk about a cake and eat-two situation. And if we divorce, well, he agreed to this. It's not my fault. He says, third, the breakups suck not only for the couple, but for our community as well. It usually happens after we got to know these individuals and generally like them enough to hang out and do men's stuff. Bowling, hunting, fishing, golf, motorcycle riding, etc. And 9 times out of 10, we're the only bros these guys have. But now because of our lifestyle and things they witnessed involving all of us, these husbands/boyfriends no longer want anything to do with us. They never get the images out of their heads ever. Yes. So I talk about guys that find out their wives are cheating, and worse yet, if they see the guy or see evidence of this, like walking in on her or finding videos or pictures on her phone or laptop or something like that, which some of these stories go, they're never going to get out of their heads, ever. And these guys that try to give them a second chance, they sometimes will stand up for the kids or whatever, and they talk about when these things I've read, you've all heard them, I can't get out of my head. I can't picture her, what I saw, her with Tyrone's sausage in her mouth, or many other graphic things. You get the point. And I can't trust her because every time she's on the phone, I'm thinking she's texting some other dude. Every time she does has to stay out late for work for drinks with clients, I have to wonder, are they really the clients? And so on and so on. It's a mess. And lastly, given that our lifestyle community is so small, we have a full understanding that we are abnormal. The exception to the rule, a complete fluke of societal norm, we get that and accept that. By all odds, and utilizing the laws of probabilities, this lifestyle does not work. Right here. This is the guy who's been in this for all these years, admits it doesn't work. I'd like to know how you got your lifestyle to work, but you saw all these other people did not work. As I stated, in an almost 2-decade run, we've had maybe 40 to 50 couples attempt this and only one make it. The odds are not in your favor. Thanks for your time and keep up the great work. So there you go, guys. Quick video, but right to the freaking point. A guy that has been doing this for 20 years. Like I said, known 40 to 50 couples, probably more, that have all tried this lifestyle. Open relationship, open marriage, all that. It doesn't work. Ends in disaster. So for you guys out there, and I know you've heard this a bazillion times, I'm going to say it again. If your wife ever proposes this, or your girlfriend or fiance, whatever, because you're getting married in 6 months and she suddenly wants to do this, you can explore things to improve things between you or some bullshit, Don't go along with it. It's over. Walk away. This is why I work so hard to really get in you guys' heads to work on yourselves. Self-improvement. Build yourself up to be the best you can be. Because let me tell you, when you are feeling good about yourself and you know, that you're going to laugh when I'm about to say, you know your worth, ha ha ha, you're not going to tolerate disrespect. You're not going to tolerate being given a bad deal. The only guys that go along with this are ones that think so low of themselves that they got another option in life that they're just going to go along to make her happy. And what happens? They're even more miserable. You don't accept this shit. And also to any gals that happen to watch this, because 4% of my audience are women now. That number used to be 3%, now it's 4%. Let's see if we can get to 5%. 4% of the gals out there understand this ain't going to work. But, you know, I've noticed that the gals that watch me typically loathe effinists, and they loathe the type of gals in this world today, and they don't want their sons to be getting involved with girls like this, or things like that, or they've seen the damage done to their brothers or cousins or friends. It doesn't work, so spread the word. All right, guys, that's it for today. Like I said, it's a quick one, but I thought it'd be a good one right to the point. Nice little inside information here. Even, again, the adult industry. And even for them, it doesn't work, let alone average Joes that just, you know, do the 9 to 5 and you get the point. Be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you think about this whole thing here. Let me know, guys, if you know people that have tried this and how has it worked out for them. Comment away. Let's hear about it. People will read this. And also, guys, you got a good story or a personal situation you want to tell me about? By all means, email to me, strongsuccessfulmale@gmail.com. Just give me some time to get to it. I will want to get a chance. I get bombarded with emails, and that's great. Keep them coming. But I can only get so much done every day. And be sure to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time.